Okay, children. So before getting into today's session, let's get updated on today's date. What is today's date? Today's date is 25 to 2021. So 25 here denotes today's date. 2 here denotes second month of the year. That is February. We are in February month, right? 25 to 2021. 2021 here denotes this year. So today's date is 25 to 2021 and today is Thursday. 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 So today's date is 25 to 2021 and today is Thursday. So let's move on to today's topic of character education, and before getting into that, let's see the importance of character education. Why character education is important to us? Character education is important to us because character is who we are, how we act. It is about being caring, respectful, trustful, and fair. And people will notice us when we portray these traits in our everyday action. Okay, so this is why you have to follow the character education. And I hope you all know that this week of character education, that this week topic is punctuality. Okay, so what is punctuality? As we already learned this, punctuality is being on time. Being on time. Punctuality is the characteristic of being able to complete a task or work on time. So what is punctuality? It's your character. You must be able to complete a work on time. That is called punctuality. Yes? So, what are the benefits of punctuality? What are the advantages of punctuality? Just one moment. Yeah. It shows respect for others. It shows respect for others. It shows that you are respecting others, okay, if you are being punctual. Reliability. It shows that you can be trusted. So people can trust you if you are punctual, okay. It shows that you are organized and ready to work. Organized means you are well planned. It shows that you are well planned and always you are ready to work. If you are being punctual, you can do things, and it shows that you are ready to work. Yes, it avoids stress. It avoids stress. If you are being late for something, like if you are being late to wake up on time in the morning, so what will you do? So you will be rushing up for brushing your teeth, for taking bath, for taking your breakfast, and then you have to rush up to school. Yes? So this is a stress for you, unnecessary stress for you, unnecessary tension for you, right? So first thing, if you wake up on time, yes, doing your things on time, it avoids your stress, it avoids your tension. Yes, unnecessary tension. So it gives you good progress. Progress means growth. So it gives you a very good growth, good progress. Okay. So these are the advantages of punctuality. And let us see something more. We should always remain punctual to school. We should always remain punctual to school. Okay, now you must be punctual to online class. Likewise, if the school reopens next year, like if you are going to grade 2, you must be punctual to school. Like if when you were studying in kindergarten, UKG, actually your time to come to school is 8:45, right? But from grade 1 it is not like that. It is sharp at 8 o'clock. So in the previous class, Jayamam and Kiranma must have taught you, right? Punctual means late. Being early means on time. You remember that sentence? So what you have to do? The school timing is 8 o'clock. You must be here at 7:55. That is punctual to school. Will you all follow that? If the school reopens? Yes? Let me get it in the chat box. You should not unmute and tell me. Yes? Will you be punctual? Yes, super. Some disturbance. Okay, now you will not be getting disturbance, right? Okay. Yes, so you all are ready to come to school, that too in punctual, yes? Yes, being punctual. Yes, very good. Thank you, children. I trust you. Yes. Okay. We should keep ourselves in time for our studies, for our wake up and sleep. So where all, how all you should be punctual? You should be punctual excuse me, for studies. Studies means when you are studying. Okay, when you are sitting for reading. Evening time or afternoon time, whenever your mummy is asking you to sit, on time you have to sit. At that time only you should not say that, mummy, I have to watch this cartoon, that cartoon, I am going to play outside. Yes, whenever your mummy is calling, you have to get ready and you must be punctual. Next one, for our wake up and sleep. The first thing is sleeping. If you are being punctual in sleeping, automatically you will wake up on time. Okay. If you are not being punctual, Kanna, please, whatever it is, put it on the chat box. Already we have too much of disturbance. Okay. So if you're not being punctual for sleeping, you will not be able to wake up on time, right? So sleeping is important. When your mummy is calling to come to sleep, what will you do? You have to go and sleep early. Then only you can wake up early, right? Okay. So we should always keep ourselves in time for our meals. So this is also very important. Why they are saying like this? You have to eat your breakfast, eat your lunch, eat your dinner on time. See, do you remember that lesson of that boys Varun and Tarun? Yes, Varun was that one boy was very good boy. He will be always punctual in everything. The other boy, he will not follow anything. Jaganvel, you are keep on putting the smileys. I am going to put you in the lobby now. Yes. So the other boy, he will not follow anything, right? He will skip his breakfast. He will not eat his meals properly. So finally, what happened? Since he is not being punctual, what happened to him? He had got stomach upset, right? Yes. So what happened? Finally, his parents were worried. Come here because it's disturbing others. Okay. So what happened to them? Actually, parents were worried. Okay. So We have to eat on time. The very big help what you are going to do to your mummy is coming for lunch, coming for breakfast on time. Okay? Then only they can go ahead with other work for your mummy. Yes? And not only coming to eat, you have to finish your breakfast and finish your lunch also on time. You should not take too much of time to eat your breakfast, lunch or dinner. Okay? On time you have to start and on time you have to finish it also. Yes, hope you all will do it. Yes. So here we have some more. We should develop the habit of punctuality as it helps us value time and to complete our work on time. Yes, if you are being punctual, it shows that you are valuing the time. You know the time value. Yes, and it shows that you can complete your work on time. Yes, the next one is time and tide. Somebody is unmuted. Time and tide wait for none. Okay, time will not wait for us. It will be keep on moving. Yes, if you miss that time, it will not come back again. So it is very important to value time and not to waste it. So you should not waste your time. Yes, you have to value your time. Punctuality plays a very important role in achieving our goals. So you will be having some aim, right? You have to do this, you have to do that. If you're being on time only, you can do that. You can achieve that. You can achieve your aim. You can achieve your goal. Yes, so punctuality is very important. So punctuality plays a very important role in achieving our goals. Yes, children. So we have one activity for this. So what you will do is you're going to draw a star like this in your scrap note, and in between you are going to write I am punctual here. Okay, see like this, and here in this space how all you will be punctual, how you will be showing your punctuality, where you will be showing your punctuality. You are going to write 5 sentences, 5 places in this, sorry, 5 sentences in this 5 places. Okay, it must be of your own. Hope you all will do this in the scrap note and post it in the Google Classroom. Now, punctuality is not just about being on time. It's basically respecting our own commitments. See, it is not only just being punctuality means it's not only just being on time. It shows that you are respecting your commitments. Commitments means your own work. Like attending the online class, what is your commitment? Morning, attending the online class, then whatever workbook or textbook exercise if you taught, you will be finishing that. Then you will be evening again you will be having a go through of that, you will be preparing for your exam. Yes, that is your commitment. Yes, if you are being on time, it shows that you are respecting your own commitment. Yes, children. So being punctual, because why you are being punctual, why you are being punctual, one thing you can't recycle is the wasted time. So if you are wasting the time, see, if you are wasting a paper cup, after finishing, after drinking something in the tea cup, what you can do? You can do some artwork or something, you can recycle and reuse it. Yes, but time is not like that. If you waste your time, it can't be recycled, it can't be reused. Again, the time will not come back. The time, if the time is gone means gone. That's it. Okay. So be punctual because one thing you can't recycle is the wasted time. Yes, hope you all will do it. Okay, let's have a very quick recap on lesson number 14. What happened to my house? Let's recite the poem. Just a moment. So you all remember this poem, right? So what happened in this poem? A family returned back to home after a one-day trip. They were away from the house for one day. When they just entered into the house, they saw their house was totally mess, totally shabby. And who has made it? It was their pet cat, kitty cat. Yes. So how all they made it was this poem. Yes. Let's read this lesson number 14. What happened to my house? Oh my god, our house is in a mess. So when they returned back, they saw that their house is in a mess. Mess means dirty, shabby. Okay? The curtains are in shreds. The curtains are in shreds. The shreds means what? Torn into pieces. So the curtains were torn into pieces. Okay? Or stripes. There's fur on all our furniture. So they saw the fur. Fur means that soft texture of on the animals we can see, right? That is the fur. There's fur on all our furnitures. Furnitures means sofa, table. It comes under furniture only. Okay. And cat hair on our beds. So they saw some cat's hair on the beds. The couch is ripped to pieces. The couch means sofa. The sofa was ripped into pieces. Ripped means torn into pieces. The bathroom mat is torn. So when they saw the bathroom mat was also torn. The fish bowl is broken. When they saw the fish bowl was also broken, and the shoes are all worn. Worn means somebody has used it and it was dirty, it was shabby, yes, damaged. When they saw the shoes were also worn. Okay, so let's read this again. Oh my god, our house is in a mess. The curtains are in shreds. There's fur on all our furniture and cat hair on our beds. The couch is ripped into pieces. The bathroom mat is torn. The fish bowl is broken and the shoes are all old. Okay, so this is the first set. And who made all these things? The kitty cat, right? Yes. Let's move on to the second part of the poem and it's over to Sangeeta ma'am. Sangeeta ma'am will continue.
Yes, children. So the first paragraph you saw that there was so much of mess up in the house. Okay. So let's see what else has been messed up in the house. Okay. There are scratches on the table. Okay. Yes, children. So do you remember previous year also you used to do scratches on the table? Yes. Do you remember about that? What you used to do on the table, children? What you used to do on the table? Do you remember in your physical class? answers in the chat box. You're not getting any memory, past memories. Yes, you used to do scratches, or you used to do scratches on the table. Yes, Nandana, you told me you used to scratches. Yes, you used to scratch on the table. How you people will do? How you people will scratch on the table? Why no answer? You forget everything, huh? You don't remember anything?
We talked of scratch on the table.
Yes, you used to scratches on the table. With what you used to scratch on the table, children? With what you used to scratch on the table? Class teacher will keep on telling, don't scratch on the table, don't scribble on the table. All those things class teachers will intimate to you, right? Yes, you used to scratch with your pencils, scribble with your pencils, right? But I don't think so. You use your nails to scribble. But here, in this poem, there were scratches on the table, and this was done by a kitty cat, right? So, is that kitty cat uses the pencil to scratch on the table? Is the kitty? No, right? Yes, correct. Your answer is right. Okay, so with what it does the scratches on the table? Claw. Arm and leg? No. Yes, right. You're right, Salakshmi. Yes, and Meenakshi is also right. It used to scratch the table with its nails. Yes, Nandana, you're right. So, with his nails, which is in the paws, he used to scratches on the table, right? Okay. Then what happened? There are toys everywhere. Ooh, it shows that a kitty cat has played with toys. No, it just pushed away the toys, right? So that is why the toys are found all the way in the room. Oh my god. You know what happened next? We even found an arm and leg. Whoa. See, they found an arm and leg. Let's see whose arm is that and leg belongs to. That belongs to Tissy Bear. So, as the kitty cat spread away the toys all away inside the room, so it also took away an arm and leg. So it removed from the teddy bear an arm and leg. Oh my god. See? How nice would be teddy bear with all the two arms and legs, right? See, now it is removed. Will it be looking pretty good? Will the teddy bear now looks good after removing an arm and leg? No, right, children? Yes. See what the teddy bear. The children felt very bad. Then what did you know? We looked around for kitty cat. So they started to look around for the kitty cat. And we found a tree and found a little bee. So is my voice now clear? Yes, ma'am? Okay. Okay, Kanna. We went away for just a day and got a catastrophe. Okay, so just a day they went out. Only for one day they went out. But what happened? And got a catastrophe. What is a catastrophe? It is nothing but a disaster. Yes, so previously when it is heavy rain in some places, heavy shower of rain, so flood also, it leads to flood, and you know that some of the houses have been washed away, and mammals have been taken away, right? They all went along with the waters. So all this has happened, right? In one word we say it as disaster. And disaster also we can say it in other manner as catastrophe. So they saw that there was a disaster in their house, which was made up by the little kitty cat. Okay, so from this poem, what is the conclusion of this poem? What did we learn? We learn that we should not leave the pet alone. If so we are leaving the pet alone. We should train the pet in such a way, even if the pets are alone at home, they should not make a mess like this. Okay? Yes? So train your pets. If you have pets at home, train your pets in such a way they don't make a mess up like this little kitty cat. Okay? Yes? Okay. So this is what we learned from this little poem, right, children? Okay, now let's move on to the workbook exercise. So this is going to be a very interesting and easy workbook exercise which is given in page number 64. So kitty cat has made a mess of the house. Match the following. So what all mess it has made in the house, we have to match up with that. Are you ready to answer me, children? Okay, the first one is in the column A. There are set of things given. In column B, how it has been messed up. The exact word they have given. Okay, so we have to match up with that. Are you ready to answer me? First one, in A column, curtain. So what happened to the curtain? Yes, so soon I got the answer from Moses. Very good. Shredded. Yes, curtain is being shredded, which means torn into pieces. Very good, Nandana. Good, good. Okay, now tell me about the couch. What happened to the couch? That's a single sofa, right? Yes, what happened to the... Yes, it has been ripped. The couch has been ripped. It has been torn, right? So that is what done in the coach. Excuse me. Then what happened to the bathroom mat? Yes, it is been torn. Bathroom mat is been torn. Okay. Next comes the fish bowl. So what happened to the fish bowl, children? It was broken. Yes. Avanishwar, I don't know whether you have answered me previously or this one. So if it is a fish bowl, it means it is broken. If we put the fish bowl down, it will be in a glass, right? So if you put it down, it will break. So it's already done, which is a past tense, which means broken. So fish bowl, broken. Okay. Next one, shoes. Shoes are already worn and it became shabby, right? So own, very good. So what happened to the table? The last one. What do you find? What kind of a mess you find on the table? Yes, scratches, right? Yes. So scratches were seen on the table. So you, according to the method, you have to match it with this. Okay, as she said, your answers are right. So kindly complete this workbook exercise which is given in page number 64. Okay, let's move on to the next. Okay, this is also a workbook exercise which is given in page number 64. Okay, what did the family find on the furniture? What did the family find on the furniture? Yes, what is your answer? No. Don't give me the answer which is in the slide itself. Actually, the first one is not right. If you are clear and if you are listening to the poem, your answer will be different. Scratches is not correct one. So what is the answer? Yes, very good. Fur. So they found fur on the furniture. Only they found scratches on the table alone. Okay, not in all the furniture. They found fur on all the. What is your answer? They found fur on the furniture. No, you have to give me the exact answer like fur. Don't give me answer as hair. I know fur is the hair of an animal, but here we come across the word fur. Okay, so exact word we have to give me as an answer, right, children? So don't write the answer as hair. Hair can be of a human being or right? So you cannot write hair here, you have to write fur, which specifies that it is an hair of an animal. Okay? Yes. So what is the answer here? The question is, what did the family found on the furniture? The answer is, they found fur on the furniture. Right? Okay. Next one. What happened to Tessie Bear? Leg. Right? He's been left out with an arm and leg. Yes. The answer is right. In short, in yes, in short,
Your voice is
we can
breaking.
say the Tessie bear was damaged. So it was the Tessie bear has been arm and legs, right? So in common, he was breaking for all. Is it for when the voice is breaking? Can I get the answers in the chat box?
Yes, my voice breaking for all. Kana, I didn't receive any answers from the others, so I hope that my voice is clear. So kindly rejoin, Kana. Okay, so what happened to Tessie Bear? The Tessie Bear was damaged. Was damaged. In short, so my voice is breaking. Okay, I have changed my position. Is my voice now clear? Yes.
Ma'am, your voice is clear. You can start, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, dear. Thank you so much. Okay, yes. So let's move on to the third one. Where did they find the kitty cat? So where did they find the kitty cat, children? They found the kitty cat on the. Where did they found? The second para, there was stating about that we found the kitty cat on the tree. Yes, your answer is right. So they found the kitty cat on the tree. Okay, very good. Yes, your answers are right. And the last one is, why did kitty cat make a mess in the house? What did he do? Did he make a mess over there in the house? Because we used to have most of us, we used to have pets at home. So is it so every day the pets are doing like this? Every day if the pets are making a mess, no one will keep the pets at home, right? Yes, your answers are right. The kitty cat was left alone at home. So that's the reason it made a mess. Ah, but here, talking about the family members left for the day is the answer. Your answer is right. But here we are stating about the kitty cat. Why did kitty cat make a mess in the house? So for that, your answer will be the kitty cat was left alone at home. So as there was no family members in the house, so he was left alone at home. So he don't know what to do, so he made a mess over there. Okay, so this will be your answer. This is how you have to write it in your workbook exercise, which is given in page number 64. Okay, children. Yes. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. This is a workbook exercise which is given in page number 65. Okay, yes, moving on to this part. Can you tell me what is an adjective? Because they've asked us to underline the adjectives in the following sentences. So what is an adjective? Yes, it's a describing noun. Yes, very good, Meenakshi. Yes. So it's a describing part. Yes, we describe. So it's a describing noun. So we call it as an adjective. Okay, are you ready to answer me now? See, yes, the first one. My father is very strong. Yes, in this sentence, which one is an adjective, children? Very good. Strong. Yes. So it is describing about his father, right? So strong is an adjective, right? Okay. Now let's move on to the second one. The tall boy is my brother. The tall boy is my brother. So in this sentence, which is an adjective? Very good, Meenakshi. Yes, tall. So it's describing about a boy, how he looks, right? Tall. Very good. Let's move on to the third one. The road outside my house is narrow. The road outside my house is narrow. Yes, your answers are right, children. Narrow. Niralya, right. Your answer is right. Nandana, Meenakshi, good. Yes. So they're talking about how the road featured, right? It is narrow. Good. Next one. My mother bought a pretty dress for me. Yes, so yes, right, Bojasvi, Nandana, Meenakshi, good. Others, Shravan, yes, your answers are right. Pretty. Yes, they are talking how the dress look. It looks pretty. So that is an adjective, right? Okay. Next one. That is too hot to drink. Soup is too hot to drink. So which one is an adjective over here, children? Hot. Very good. Hot is an adjective here. Drink is a verb. It's not an adjective, right? Hot. Hot. So here they're talking how the soup is, right? Is in a condition of cold or hot. It is very hot. You used to have a soup in a hot manner, right? So here the soup is being described with an adjective hot. So hot is an adjective, right? Okay, so this is how you have to complete this workbook exercise, which is given in page number 65. Okay, children? Okay, yes, next we are come to the assignment part. This is going to be an assignment which is going to be very easy for you, right? Okay, yes, sir. So this is an workbook exercise which is given in page number 63. Look at the picture of the girl below. Use colors to describe okay, use colors to describe so what I want you all to do is I want one by one to unmute yourself and answer me and describe from top to bottom. Are you ready? Yes, Kanna. Yes, Krishna. Can you?
Last E. What is last?
I can't understand, dear.
E.
Anyone. Wait. See, anyone, I can see. Oh, yes, wait. Wait, Krisha, Nandana, and I see one more girl over Subramani. Please unmute. Now I call upon Krisha. Wait, Krisha.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, now you answer me. I will call you, children. Wait. Now you answer me. Now you just.
Yes, classes. Hindi and the drawing class. Yes.
No. I'm asking you to describe about this girl by using the colors. Yes, Mokshita.
Uniform. Describe only, ma'am.
Yes, about the girl which is given here in the picture. Describe about her with a color. Yes, very good, Ojasvi. She wears blue uniform.
Girl wearing white socks.
Good, very good, Krisha. Now you can mute yourself. Children, yes, you can start off with from the top to the. Yes, Kanna. Next one. Subramani, yes. Yes. See, you can say the girl's hair is in black in color and eyes are brown like that. You can describe her from top to bottom. Yeah.
The gold A black hat, a black bag, a black.
Oh,
It's a white.
okay. So she's holding a black. Very good, Nerelia. Good, good. So she is holding a black color bag. Very good. Yes. Yes, I'm getting much of answers from your side. Like she's wearing red tie. Very good. Girls black. She's having a black. And she's wearing blue uniform. Very good. So a skirt is in blue in color, a shirt is white in color, and a car with a color of blue. Yes. So a song, anything you can describe with the color by colors to describe. Okay. So this is how you only when age number 63. Okay. The girl wear red tie. Yes, she has a grey bag. She wore a black shoes. Very good, very good. So this is how you have to complete, children. So yes, so it's time up. You can unmute yourself and say bye, ma'am, and to your friends. Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.